Chapter 31. Top-tier player, Playboy. You are listening at Novel Full. Audio. In the starter village, more than 10 female players were chasing a male player. They screamed in exasperation as they ran after him. Molester. Chu Bai was stunned. How was that possible? There were protective mechanisms for girls in any game, be it for players or NPCs. As long as a boy had any ill intentions toward a girl, the system would punish him with lightning. At best, the offender would drop a piece of equipment and a level. At worst, he would be killed. So, there was no such thing as indecent assault here. Sisters, stop chasing. I can't do anything about it either. Stop chasing. The ID of the player being chased was Playboy. From the top 10 on the level rankings. Chu Bai raised his eyebrows. Chu Bai had a deep impression of this ID. After all, only one person in the top 10 had an unknown ID, and his class was listed as none. Despite his denial, he was still smelling the fragrance on his hands as he ran while laughing. No way. He really molested someone. Chu Bai was stunned. Qingqiu Yanma happened to pass by and saw this scene. She also saw Chu Bai and walked over. Bai Yi. Chu Bai looked at her. This woman was very seductive, but Chu Bai just would not get close to her. There was no other reason. This was a dangerous woman. She was too smart. As such, Chu Bai did not want to get too close to her. From what Chu Bai knew, she had built a dynasty with her own ability. Such a woman was really scary. This was the case despite her being the dream woman of countless people. She was one of the top 10 beauties on the beauty rankings in the world. Speaking of which, there should be a beauty ranking in Destiny, right? Hi. Chu Bai nodded at her. Great Bai Yi, why don't you sell me gold-grade equipment? I'm sure you will be more than satisfied with my offer, Qingqiu Yanma said with a smile. Alright, I'll sell you any extra equipment in the future, Chu Bai muttered to himself. She was a woman with great ambitions. Otherwise, she would not have approached him. As for the good items, Chu Bai was more inclined to sell them to Jiang Qianyue. However, it was true that with Jiang Qianyue's ability, she could not use so many pieces of equipment. Chu Bai believed that he would have a lot of spare equipment in the future. Therefore, if this woman could offer a good price, Chu Bai would naturally be very willing to negotiate. It's a deal. Can I have the honor of adding the great Bai Yi as a friend? This is the second time I've applied. Ding. Player, Qingqiu Yanma, requests to add you as a friend. Do you accept? Agreed. This time, Chu Bai chose to agree. BDNVL-DM Qingqiu Yanma's lips curled up slightly. Then, she leaned into Chu Bai's ear. Chu Bai shuddered, but he remained calm and did not move. Qingqiu Yanma's red lips parted slightly. Chu Bai could even feel her hot breath. If World of Sword wants to deal with you, you have to be careful. Chu Bai raised his eyebrows. World of Sword. Take this advice as my sincerity. They have powerful tools at their disposal. You have to be careful. Chu Bai looked at her and nodded. Thank you. You're welcome. If you need me for anything, feel free to contact me. She smiled at Chu Bai. Anything. Chu Bai touched the tip of his nose. Qingqiu Yanma covered her mouth and laughed. Anything. With that, she left. Chu Bai looked at her back. It was obvious that she was trying to get in his good books. Forget it. Anyway, I don't have any grudge against Rose Paradise. It's indeed better to sell things to them. Chu Bai continued to mutter to himself, then noticed that some people around him were quietly watching him. World of Sword, that's Dugu Wenjian, right? Chu Bai's eyes flickered with darkness. World of Sword was a guild that was not inferior to the Feng Ling dynasty. The guild leader was Dugu Wenjian, one of the top 10 players on the Heaven leaderboard. He was very strong. Chu Bai had a grudge against him. In the world, to get the ownership of a boss, Chu Bai fought them. After that, Dugu Wenjian publicly announced that he would fight Chu Bai to the death. In the game, killing people and stealing treasures were common. He, Chu Bai, had powerful equipment and tools on him, so he naturally would have preferred to attack in secret. Chu Bai glanced at the rankings. Level ranking. First place. Level 9, class. Swordsman, nickname. Bai Yi second place. Level 8, class. Swordsman, nickname. Emperor third place. Level 8, class. Assassin, nickname. Shadow fourth place. Level 8, class. Swordsman, nickname. One sword is useless fifth place. Level 8, class. Fire Mage, nickname. Fire Firmament sixth place. Level 8, class. Swordsman, nickname. Dugu Wenjian 7th, level 8, class. Archer, nickname. Sudden Wind 8th place. Level 8, class. Swordsman, nickname. Jian Nanshan 9th, level 8, class. Swordsman, nickname. Feng Ling 10th place. Level 8, class. Nun, nickname. Playboy. The changes in the rankings were quite big. A few people were pushed down. Feng Ling and Dugu Wenjian were now on the rankings. The reason why they caught up was very simple. As the players' levels increased, more and more bronze and silver bosses were discovered. The bosses gave a ton of EXP. Moreover, there were more and more bronze and silver regular monsters. Their EXP was quite high too. This Dugu Wenjian was not in starter village number 7777, but he had killed a gold boss and monopolized the EXP to reach the top 10 of the rankings. As for Chu Bai, he had just come online today. The others had already played for 4 to 5 hours, so it was reasonable for his level to gradually catch up. Don't run. Sisters, kill this hooligan. Playboy, so what if you're on the rankings? You despicable person. Bah. I'll beat you to death. Playboy shouted, sisters, it's for a mission I accepted. I didn't want to kiss you. Pfft. How can there be such a mission? You don't want to kiss me. Are you saying you won't kiss my devastatingly beautiful face? F*CK. Then why did you touch my chest after kissing me? The group of girls was still chasing after him. Whoosh, Playboy shouted as he ran, sisters, stop chasing me. Bai Yi is my big brother. As long as you don't chase me, I'll introduce you to Lord Bai Yi. Chu Bai. Hearing this, many girls stopped. Really? You know Bai Yi? A girl asked. Of course. Otherwise, how do you think my level increased so quickly and broke into the top 10 of the level rankings? That's because my brother helped me farm. If my brother didn't help me farm, he would have reached level 10 long ago. Therefore, I have a deep relationship with my brother, Playboy said as he collapsed to the ground, exhausted. The girls looked at each other. All right. As long as you introduce Lord Bai Yi to us, I'll let you off. Playboy walked toward them. No problem, but there's one condition. I'll introduce my big brother to whoever takes the initiative to kiss me. As he spoke, the Playboy leaned over and tapped his cheek. The girls looked at each other. Don't be shameless. You still want to take advantage of me. Who do you think I am? Unless you can make me Bai Ye's friend, I won't kiss you. If you don't want to kiss me, then queue up at the back. Let me tell you, there's a limit to the number of friends a player can have. My brother is so popular. He has added many friends. There aren't many spots left. First come, first served. Playboy shouted. I'll do it. I'll go first. A girl leaned over and kissed his cheek. Don't push. I'm first. I'm in the front. Then a second, a third, a fourth. Some of the women remained unmoved. Hee hee. After being kissed by the 8 girls, Playboy smiled foolishly. Where is Lord Bai Yi? Quickly introduce Lord Bai Yi to me. Bai Yi is there. Sisters, he is there. Someone saw Chu Bai and shouted. Then, a group of girls ran over in unison. Chu Bai. Lord Bai Yi, I kissed him. Can you give me a friend slot? That's right, that's right. I'm the first to kiss him. Bai Yi, you must be the first to give me a friend slot. And me. And me. Chu Bai awkwardly touched the tip of his nose. Then he spoke slowly. No. Firstly, I don't know him. Secondly, if you wanted to add me as a friend, why would you be kissing someone else who's not me? Chapter 32. Demonic Chi leaked, Demon Dragon Cave. You are listening at novelfull.audio. The girls were stunned. Then, they looked at Playboy. Sisters, we've been tricked. Kill him. *CK kill him. I'll kill you. A group of girls rushed toward Playboy angrily. Chu Bai shook his head helplessly and walked away. Hey, wait a minute. Does what Bai Yi said mean that he'll add you as a friend if you kiss him? A girl looked around and said uncertainly. Ding. All players of Starter Village 77777, please take note that the Starter Village has been invaded by an unknown demonic chi. The situation is critical. All players are advised to head to the Demon Dragon Cave to resolve the danger of the Starter Village. Mission Reward. Every monster killed in the Demon Dragon Cave will award additional experience points and gold coins. There will also be an unknown reward. Ding. All players in Starter Village 77777, please take note. The system notification sounded in the minds of every player. This notification instantly caused a huge commotion. *CK EXP Reward Mission. Charge, charge, charge. Is this a quest that only our Starter Village 77777 has? It should be the case, right? Otherwise, why would they specifically mention Starter Village 77777? Wouldn't the other Starter Villages lose out if they don't have this? Yes, there must be similar missions that reward experience. It's just different from ours. Don't think about it. Hurry up and go to the Demon Dragon Cave. With that, many people put down their matters on hand and rushed to the Demon Dragon Cave. Chu Bai walked toward the village chief. Division leader, Bai Yi didn't leave the village. He seems to be walking toward the village chief's courtyard. In a small alley in the village, a few people were talking. A bearded man frowned. Strange, why isn't he leaving the village? Such an important quest has already been triggered. Why isn't he in a hurry to go? He's number 1 on the level rankings. Normally, he should eager to rush in. He wouldn't want to be surpassed by others. At the same time, he's also the player with the highest chance of being the first to leave the beginner village. The rewards will be very generous. How strange. Could it be that he knows that we're going to hinder him? So perhaps he wants to wait until we're all gone first. Branch leader Zhang Tian's people at the front line are already prepared. They're just waiting for us to pincer the target. These people were from World of Sword. They had received orders from their superiors to kill Bai Yi and seize his treasure. Jianba thought for a moment and suddenly clenched his fists. Could it be that some B***** has leaked the secret? At the same time, Qingqiu Yanma and dozens of girls happened to pass by the alley and heard their conversation. President Yun. When Jianba saw Qingqiu Yanma, he immediately called out respectfully. He could not afford to provoke this woman. This woman was a real big shot. Even his head did not dare to offend her easily. In the entire starter village of 77,777, not even the most famous and awesome people were her match. This woman was definitely the person with the highest status in the starter village. Qingqiu Yanma smiled at him and left with her group. Oh dear, she was bad-mouthed. Miss, he bad-mouthed you, a girl said angrily. Qingqiu Yanma smiled. Then what should we do? Get rid of them. Qingqiu Yanma smiled. Kill them. After saying that, she walked ahead. Soon, Chu Bai arrived at the village chief's place. Why did Chu Bai go to the village chief? When all the players heard the system notification, they all walked toward the Demon Dragon Cave. However, based on Chu Bai's experience, he knew that the players had overlooked one thing. That was that this quest was endangering the life and death of the entire village. As the village chief, he was naturally the person he was most concerned about. In that case, he might be able to receive a related side mission if he went to the village chief. Chu Bai also wanted to give it a try. Just as he reached the door, a voice sounded. Brother. Chu Bai looked over. Whoa, that person is here too. Brother. Playboy ran up to Chu Bai. Don't call me brother. I'm not your brother. Hee, big brother, I'm sorry about what happened before. Who asked you to be so famous and stay in the same starter village as me? Playboy smiled and scratched his head. Chu Bai looked at him. To be honest, this person was really handsome. He was very fair and his body was quite slender. He looked like a young hunk, and his legs even felt thinner than some girls. Many girls would happily devour a guy like him. Then, the playboy came to Chu Bai's side and whispered, I've wooed 3 girls. Big brother, how about I give you 2 of them? I'll leave one for myself, she smells nice. Chu Bai. Chu Bai directly walked toward the village chief, ignoring him. Hey, big brother, how about I let you have all 3? Let me follow you. Playboy immediately chased after him. What's the point of charming those girls? Go and flirt with Qingqiu Yanma, Chu Bai said casually. F***ck. I can't get that woman. No way. Playboy was terrified. What? Are you scared? Chu Bai looked at him. No, it's one thing that she's not an easy woman to deal with, but more importantly, look at her butt. It's massive. She must be a pro in that aspect. I'm as thin as a stick, I'd die. Playboy shook his head. You're unbelievable. Chu Bai then asked, what are you doing here? Hee, big brother, what are you doing here? I'm doing the same thing. This person was indeed no fool. Chu Bai then saw the village chief and greeted him with a smile. Village chief. Bai Yi. The village chief immediately smiled when he saw Chu Bai. Chu Bai walked over. Village chief, I heard that there's a terrifying demonic chi leaking out of the Demon Dragon Cave. Yes. It happened in the same direction where you ventured to the Dark Abyss last night. Now, the entire Dark Abyss has become a demonic land. All the living beings inside have been demonized. According to the investigation of the villagers, the source of the demonic energy is in the Demon Dragon Cave. It seems that the demonic energy is still seeping out. If we can't control it, I'm afraid the entire village will be corroded by the demonic energy. The situation is dire. The village chief paused for a moment before continuing, many warriors have already gone to the Demon Dragon Cave. Brother Bai Yi, are you going too? Chu Bai nodded. That's great. I believe in your ability. The village chief then looked at Playboy. It seems that this young hero is also going to the Demon Dragon Cave. Coincidentally, I have something here that I need your help with. Chu Bai said, "Please speak, village chief." The village chief took out 2 flags and handed them to Chu Bai and Playboy. Ding! You have obtained the Demon Suppression Banner. Demon Suppression Banner. Grade: None. A light weapon filled with light power. It can be used to intimidate demon spirits. The village chief said, "The Demon Dragon Cave's demonic chi is unavoidable." According to the ancient records left behind by the ancestors of the village, the Demon Dragon Cave has existed for 10,000 years. The demonic chi is powerful, and it's difficult for normal people to approach it. Rumor has it that during the Battle of the Gods 10,000 years ago, a powerful subordinate of the demon god was beaten into the village and then created the Demon Dragon Cave. Fortunately, the Demon Dragon Cave has been relatively calm for 10,000 years. Our ancestors predicted that there would be adventurers from another world 10,000 years after that incident. They would be resistant to the demonic chi and have the ability to destroy the demonic creatures in the Demon Dragon Cave. Now, it seems that the prophecy has come true. The function of this Demon Suppression Banner is to seal the Demon Dragon Cave forever when the demonic chi in the cave erupts. However, we don't have the ability to do this ourselves. We can only rely on the 2 of you. Ding! Congratulations on triggering the mission, sealing the Demon Dragon Cave. Mission reward: Unknown. Mission duration: 1 day. Mission punishment: None. Do you accept? Chapter 33. Muscular Man. You are listening at NovelFull.audio. As expected, here was the mission. Chu Bai held the Demon Suppression Banner and nodded. "Don't worry, village chief. We will make sure it is done well." Playboy nodded in agreement. Ding! You have accepted. Thank you. The village chief looked at the 2 of them and said, "If you can successfully do it, you will be the benefactors of the entire village. At that time, I will tell you a huge secret about the starter village." Chu Bai and the Playboy both raised their eyebrows. A great secret. What kind of secret could be called a huge secret? Was this the mission reward? That's right. A huge secret. Chu Bai nodded. "Alright, then I'll head over first. Go on, and be careful." Then, Chu Bai and the Playboy left. By the way, can you really ignore the system and not be punished by lightning for molesting a girl? On the way, Chu Bai asked curiously. F***CK. Big brother, I'm pissed off now that you mention this. Damn it. I met an old man and triggered a mission from him. The mission content is to forcefully kiss 10 girls. I was dumbfounded. The mission also has a penalty. If I don't complete it, my level will drop to 0. How could I not do it? It's also because I met that old man that I have the ability to avoid being struck by lightning. Chu Bai suddenly understood. I see. I'm F***King miserable, Playboy sobbed. I want my dignity too. I'm good at picking up girls, but I don't want to do such immoral things. Besides, if someone takes a picture and posts it on the internet, I'll be notorious in real life. Then wear a mask, Chu Bai said. That won't do. Won't wearing a mask cover my handsome face? Playboy caressed his cheek and said. Chu Bai. They walked out of the novice village. In front of them, hundreds of people were fighting. F***CK. What's going on? Why are World of Sword and Rose Paradise fighting? Playboy was befuddled. Chu Bai also raised his eyebrows. What was the meaning of this? Damn it. How dare they mess with my girlfriend? Playboy rolled up his sleeves when he saw this. Which one is your girlfriend? Chu Bai asked. Playboy pointed at the crowd and said, that one, and that one. And those 2 on the far right. Chu Bai. Didn't you say you only had 3? Chu Bai asked. Those 3 are new. These 5 were from yesterday. Big brother, let's not talk about it anymore. I have to help my girlfriends. With that, Playboy rushed over. F***ck stabbing my girlfriend. Only I can stab my girlfriend. Playboy shouted angrily as he charged forward. He picked up speed and leaped. The moment he jumped into the air, the muscles on his originally thin upper body suddenly exploded outward, ripping his novice cloth shirt. Bang, then, he punched a World of Sword player in the chest. Ouch, he let out a scream and flew 20 meters away, turning into a white light and being forced to revive. My turn. Chu Bai, who was watching from behind, was stunned. What was going on? Chu Bai saw that the damage of his punch was actually as high as 200 points. Fierce. Hubby, you're so strong. A girl looked at Playboy's back, her eyes shining with stars. Playboy turned his head and calmly said, "Lady, get in the back." After saying that, he looked at the player in front of him who was holding a sword and stabbing away at his direction. Whoosh, he reached out and grabbed the player's novice sword. No matter how hard the player tried, he could not break free. Ah, Playboy held his sword and roared as he quickly pushed the player back. At the same time, he punched the player's face with his right fist. Bang, 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 .200, .200, .191. As he smashed away, the player was instantly killed. Playboy then used his muscular arm to grab a player and threw him at the players from World of Sword. Chu Bai. F***ck. Chu Bai was stunned. The guy was extremely thin and weak before the fight started, but he instantly became a fierce muscleman during the fight. This Playboy was so unique. His sudden muscle explosion was one thing. On the other hand, theoretically speaking, he would be injured if he received a player's attack skill with his bare hands. It was equivalent to letting the other party's attack hit him, but he did not lose any HP. Moreover, the damage dealt with by a player's weapon was high. For example, a swordsman's attack power of 100 could deal 80 damage to a player's body with a sword. If the swordsman used his bare hands, however, the damage might only be 10 to 20 points. For example, Chu Bai's current attack power was 260. If he attacked a monster or player with his bare hands, ignoring their defense, the damage would only be 115 points of damage, equivalent to the 4 basic attributes. It was not related to attack power. However, every punch of this Playboy dealt 200 damage. Could it be that his strength value was more than 200? Twice as much as Chu Bai's. You're so handsome. You can do it, hubby. Charge, hubby. Beat them up. Hubby, I love you. Hit them. A few girls were cheering Playboy on. Soon, everyone from World of Sword was wiped out. Playboy's bulging muscles had also returned to normal. Then, he randomly picked up a novice cloth suit that was dropped and equipped it. The 5 girls ran over. Hubby, are you alright? You're too fierce. Too fierce. My flower, I love you to death. Get off. I love him more. Playboy tidied his hair and reached out to hug the women. Girls, if there's anything in the future, let your man come. Alright, you girls go on ahead. I'm going to look for my brother. Playboy then ran toward Chu Bai with a smile. Big brother. Impressive. Chu Bai offered a word of praise. Hee, I'm far inferior to Big Brother. Playboy scratched his head and smiled. Playboy then said, I didn't have any class at the start of the game, so I can't use any weapons. I can only use this pair of fists. Fortunately, the talent I drew was quite powerful when paired with this pair of fists. It's not inferior to using weapons. The two of them chatted as they walked toward the Demon Dragon Cave. Why didn't you take any damage when you held the player's sword with your hand? Chu Bai asked. The talent. My hands are invincible. I'm completely immune to damage to my hands. This person was very gifted. Resurrection Point. World of Sword Division leader Jian Ba was dumbfounded. F***CK. What's wrong with President Yun of Rose Paradise? Why did she attack me? He told Dugu Wenjian what had happened. Meanwhile, Qingqiu Yanma received a call. Hello, President Dugu, Qingqiu Yanma said. Ha 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 ha, hello, President Yun. How have you been? Dugu Wenjian's hearty laughter was heard. Pretty good. President Dugu, what's the matter? Qingqiu Yanma asked. Ha ha ha, it's nothing serious. I just heard from my people that Rose Paradise had a conflict with my World of Sword. They seem to have killed dozens of my people right after leaving the village. Yes, that's true, Qingqiu Yanma said lightly. Oh. How did they provoke Guild Master Yun? Dugu Wenjian asked. In short, I've offended you. President Dugu won't blame me, right? Ha ha ha, no, no. When the time comes, I'll teach them a lesson. That's fine, I won't disturb you. With that, Dugu Wenjian hung up the communicator. Meanwhile, Chu Bai and Playboy were approaching the Demon Dragon Cave. Division leader Zhan Tian, Bai Yi is here. Not far away, on a rocky hill, a group of nearly 100 people watched Chu Bai and Playboy walk over. Chapter 34.1.1.1 You are listening at novelfull.audio. They were one of the two teams sent by World of Sword to kill Chu Bai. Unexpectedly, the other one was destroyed by Rose Paradise. Now, they could only handle it themselves. Zhan Tian said, Bai Ye's pet has the ability to remove crowd control. He also has AoE skills, but his AoE skills have a 1-second charging time and limited range. When he comes, everyone will surround him and spread out. This way, his AoE skills won't be effective. Should we force him to death with damage? Someone asked. That's right. No matter what, he's still a level 8 player. If everyone hits him twice, he'll be insta-killed. If he uses the skill that needs to accumulate power, we'll be able to deal a lot of damage in 1 second. Leave the key damage to me. I have 3 consecutive sword chi. The reason he was so confident was very simple. He had killed an ordinary gold monster yesterday and obtained an awesome skill book. 3 consecutive sword chi. He could release 3 tracking sword chi at once. With his attributes, 1 sword chi could deal at least 200 damage. 3 was 600. Bai Yi had 1000 HP. With this trump card, he would definitely be able to finish him off. Moreover, his 80 people were not pushovers. All of them were members of the World of Sword. At the same time, they had purchased a large number of bronze and silver equipment from Starter Village 77,777. Half of these 80 people were equipped with bronze and silver equipment. Their attributes were very strong. Therefore, Bai Yi must be taken down. It had been almost 2 days since the start of the game. The players had entered many high-level monsters' grinding spots. There were quite a number of bronze-tier equipment circulating. After all, bronze-tier equipment, silver-tier equipment, and even gold-tier equipment can be dropped by non-boss monsters. Those bronze, silver, and even gold monsters were not bosses, but there was a chance that they could drop the corresponding equipment. Bronze equipment was still quite valuable and has at least not depreciated yet. After all, even after buying all the equipment in the entire Starter Village 77777 at a high price, they only had a few dozen pieces. Don't worry. Bai Ye's weakness has already been revealed. After all, he's just a level player. Even if he can still use that Phoenix ultimate move, it's useless. Good. Chu Bai and Playboy arrived. There were many people around because the Demon Dragon Cave was just a little further away. There were also many monsters nearby, and many people stopped there to farm monsters. This place also enjoyed the experience bonus of the mission. Whoosh, the crowd suddenly dispersed. Big brother, something's wrong, Playboy said. Chu Bai glanced over. Obviously, this should be the enemy Qingqiu Yanma had mentioned, World of Sword. 80 people spread out and surrounded the two of them. Bai Yi. Zhan Tian held a silver battle axe that emitted a silver light and slowly walked toward Chu Bai. The surrounding people looked over. *CK Someone is besieging Bai Yi again. This time it's World of Sword. But why would they dare to do this? Bai Ye's skills are incredible. He single-handedly defeated over 100 people and escaped unscathed. Aren't they afraid? Previously, he soloed hundreds of people. His Phoenix ultimate skill instantly killed dozens of people. Perhaps they're sure that the skill is on cooldown. After all, it's so powerful. And this is World of Sword we're talking about. Since they dare to attack, they must be confident. There will be a good show to watch again. Let me see if Lord Bai Yi can escape unscathed this time. Zhan Tian looked at Chu Bai and said, I believe you know who I am. Big brother, I know this person, Playboy said to Chu Bai. Zhan Tian smiled. He's a pile of sh*t that I pooped. *CK. I'm so awesome. My poop actually turned into a human form. Hearing this, Zhan Tian's eyes suddenly narrowed. Ha 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 ha, many people around them could not help but laugh. You're courting death. Playboy, 10th on the leaderboard. He, since you're here, we'll let you drop your equipment together, Zhan Tian said coldly. Then, he raised the battle axe in his hand. Everyone, attack. Yes. They charged at the two of them in unison while the long-range players launched long-range attacks. At the same time, Zhan Tian crushed a scroll. A white light appeared on the bodies of everyone from World of Sword. This was one of the reasons why they were so confident. This scroll could reduce everyone's damage by 50%. It should be used in a large dungeon, but it was worth it for the high-level equipment Bai Yi had. *CK. It's a good time to practice. Bang, after saying that, Playboy's muscles exploded and tore his novice clothes apart again. As for Chu Bai, he quickly condensed a tornado. Whirlwind. Whoosh, 5 random people were swept up by the wind that suddenly appeared under their feet. Sky Dance was not easy to use. World of Sword had obviously come prepared. Their ranged players were very far apart, and everyone was moving around when they attacked. Although Sky Dance's attack range was large, the effect would not be good enough. Spread out. Spread out. All archers and mages, aim at Bai Yi and shoot. Zhan Tian shouted. He, you're dead meat. Zhan Tian revealed a cold smile, especially when he saw that Chu Bai seemed to be unable to attack. Moreover, the attacks of dozens of ranged players were already on their way. When everyone's attacks landed on Bai Yi, his health bar would be emptied in an instant. However. 1.1.1. What the *CK. Zhan Tian was stunned on the spot. Those who attacked Chu Bai were also stunned. *CK. My attack can't break through his defense. Are you kidding me? He's just a level 8 player. Why can't my bronze bow and arrow break his defense? How much defense does this *** have? Everyone was dumbfounded. Zhan Tian gulped. Don't panic. Let's just keep pressing like this. Even if we waste time, we can still wear him down to death. All of us will take 50% less damage, and he won't be able to kill us. Priests, keep healing. Archers, keep shooting. Melee classes, go kill that playboy. Bai Yi can't attack with that skill, so don't worry and fight. Zhan Tian ordered again. Yes. Chu Bai, on the other hand, did not panic at all. Was his 182 defense a joke to them? He could not attack, but there was no problem at all. He won because he could release skills infinitely. Whirlwind. Whirlwind. Another 10 people were swept up. Whoosh. 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 Then, 3 hurricanes blew in 3 directions. Spread out. These players were clearly disciplined. The rolling hurricane did not blow up too many people. Damn it. Where did Bai Yi get such a powerful skill? How can he continuously use it? Zhang Tian cursed. Beside Chu Bai, the muscular playboy grabbed 2 players and knocked their heads together. I blow people up, you catch them, Chu Bai said to Playboy. No problem, boss. But they're attacking you, Casanova shouted. Small problem. Then, a black light erupted from Chu Bai's body. Heavenly Demon Protection. Releases the demonic energy within the heavenly demon armor to protect the user. Demonic energy entanglement lasts for 10 seconds. It can block a total of 500 damage points. When activated, the user's defense will increase by 20%. When the duration ends or the shield is broken, the user will enter a cooldown period. Cooldown. 3 minutes. The skill of the gold-grade heavenly demon armor could absorb 500 points of damage. With attacks that they could not break through his defense, Chu Bai was invincible for at least 10 seconds with heavenly demon protection. Chapter 35. Even more powerful than a boss. You are listening at novelfull.audio.1.1.1. Everyone was dumbfounded. F***ck. He still has a shield. F***ck. Wait a minute, I remember that he has a pet that can heal him, right? And he can use HP potions himself. F***ck. He is impossible to kill. Those people broke down. As for Chu Bai, he continuously released Whirlwind. The Whirlwind skill was difficult to hit a large number of people, and even if it hit, it would not be an insta-kill. However, Playboy was on a rampage. Since he was so relentless, Chu Bai was too lazy to fight himself and let Playboy take control. One by one, the enemies were swept up by the Whirlwind. Meanwhile, Playboy ran quickly and jumped more than 5 meters high. He reached out and grabbed a player who was swept up by the wind. Then, he landed and jumped again. He grabbed another player who was swept up and crushed them to the ground with both hands. If they did not die instantly, he would continue to beat them to death. He was vicious. F***ck. How can he jump so high? F***ck. The surrounding people were dumbfounded. Chu Bai continuously released whirlwinds to sweep people up. 10 seconds later, the shield disappeared and Chu Bai's health bar slowly dropped. One person could attack him for 1 point, and attacks from dozens of people would cost him dozens of HP in a second. Bai Ye's HP is less than half, keep shooting. Playboy over there is running out of HP too, kill them. Then, a white light flashed, and Lil Schwer appeared on Chu Bai's shoulder. Woo! Lil Schwer let out a cry and immediately released the heavenly healing technique. Chu Bai and Playboy's health bars were instantly restored to full. F***ck. His pet has group recovery. The fox has appeared. Those with crowd control, quickly throw the crowd control to these two and force out this fox's crowd control skill. Zhang Tian shouted. Let me do it. My talent is freeze. A player then cast freeze on Chu Bai and Playboy. Chu Bai said, Lil Schwer, Holy Spirit Light. Holy Spirit Light. The power of the Holy Spirit bestows upon the world. Effect. Releases the Holy Spirit Light for 10 seconds, enveloping up to 5 units including the user. Removes all negative effects and restores 10% of maximum HP every second. At the same time, immunity to all negative effects for 10 seconds. Mana cost. 1000, cooldown. 2 minutes. Their HP was recovering every second. F***ck awesome. Playboy, who was rampaging through the crowd, could feel his health bar constantly recovering. He could not help but sigh at how awesome this little fox was. The player who released the freeze talent disappeared as soon as he landed. Ding! You are immune to control. Continue controlling him, Jean Tian shouted. Then, he looked. What the F***ck? Almost 20 of the 80 people had been killed, and half of them were still in the sky. F***ck. Jean Tian cursed. Triple sword chi. He waved his axe and looked at Chu Bai. -19, -18, -19 Jean Tian, . What the hell, did I even hit him? Do you have a group attack? It's about time to deal with this. Let's not waste time, Chu Bai asked Playboy. Everyone was speechless. What the F***ck? So these two were merely toying with them. Look at Bai Yi. He can release 2 skills in a second and blow up 5 people. Each person can't come down for 5 seconds. There's also the whirlwind. And that Playboy is ridiculous. He's a bulldozer. World of Sword was still doing fine, but they took so much effort to reduce their HP, but they're back to full. That Bai Yi is ridiculous. Has no one been able to break through his defense? Reasonably speaking, even if Bai Yi is alone, I think he can still win this fight. He is even stronger than a boss. Alright, watch me. Playboy's fists collided, and then. Group taunt. His muscles exploded as he stood on the spot and roared. Around him, more than 20 players were affected by the taunt and forced to rush toward him. Then. 1, 1, 2. Playboy punched the ground. Boom, the entire ground seemed to crack, and dozens of people were sent flying. Everyone, F***ck. He's a monster. As for Chu Bai, he was too lazy to release Whirlwind. However, how could he not join such a satisfying battle? Whoosh, Chu Bai took out God-slaying Calamity. What a handsome sword. They all stared at the sword in Chu Bai's hand in shock. Whoosh, Chu Bai rushed over and slashed at a player. 130. He had 260 attack power, and the other party's damage was reduced by 50%. Without the strength gem, Chu Bai's damage did not seem to be high enough. However, this did not matter because Chu Bai's attributes had already crushed these players. It was fine as long as he knew in his heart that the strength gem was a consumable. It did not matter if it was gone. Flaming triple slash. Flaming triple slash. A swordsman's skill that does not need to be charged up. It has strong attack power and is an area of effect skill. Effect. The flaming triple slash is divided into 3 parts. The first part is a flame slash with a distance of 5 meters, dealing damage of current attack power to enemies within a straight line of 5 meters. The second part is a horizontal slash, dealing damage of current attack power to enemies within a distance of 5 meters and a width of 5 meters. The third part is a leap slash. When it lands on the ground, it deals damage of 2 current attack power to all enemies within a 5-meter radius. It also has a knockback effect. Each part of the damage has a 10% chance of causing a burn effect. Lasts for 3 seconds, draining 100 HP per second. Mana cost. 100, cooldown. 30 seconds. 130, 130, 260. Damn, he's so cool. Whirlwind. As he attacked, Chu Bai took advantage of the opportunity to release another whirlwind. Jean Tian gulped. He calculated the time. The effect of the scroll was about to pass. 260, 520. Ding. You have triggered, Divine Slaughter, S 200% damage effect, ... triple sword chi. Whoosh. Whoosh! 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 Jean Tian, dot. What the F asterisk CK? The two of them crushed almost all 80 people. Some people knew that they could not fight back at all, so they ran in all directions. Whirlwind. The 5 people were plucked by Chu Bai. Whirlwind. Another 5 people were caught, including Jean Tian, who was about to escape. On the other side, the playboy caught up to the two of them and smashed their heads to the ground. Fireball. It was the mage's fireball that he had obtained with his infinite ultimate. Then, he continuously condensed fireballs with both hands and threw them haphazardly at the people who were swept up. Bang, everyone was speechless. F asterisk CK. This Bai Yi can even use mage class skills. The surrounding people were dumbfounded. Soon, only Jean Tian was left. Gulp, Jean Tian gulped. Don't kill. Before he could finish speaking, Chu Bai walked over and slit his throat. 260 He was instantly killed on the spot. On the ground, there was a large pile of bronze and silver equipment. The surrounding people were stunned. Unfortunately, they were not the ones who killed them. They could not pick him any of it. Chu Bai tucked away all the equipment. Big brother. The playboy, who had changed into new clothes and returned to his thin and weak state, walked over. I'll split it with you later. Hey, there's no need. I'm not short of money. My girlfriends are all rich women. I have all the equipment I need. Playboy laughed. Alright, let's go to the Demon Dragon Cave. Then they walked away. Only a group of shocked players were left behind. Chapter 36. Venomous Demon Spider. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Jean Tian and dozens of others stood at the resurrection point. His only chance to revive was gone. F asterisk CK. Leader, that F asterisk King Bai Yi is too scary. His defense is too high. And that stupid skill, is it unlimited? I was in the sky for 5 F asterisk King seconds. Although I didn't take any damage, I flew into the sky again as soon as I landed. What the hell? I guess this Bai Ye's talent is to make one skill a day have infinite release. That's ridiculous. Even so, we should still be able to kill him in this battle. But who would have thought that no one could break through his defense? He even has a pet that recovers health. It's too ridiculous. Jean Tian clenched his fists. F asterisk CK. My silver battle axe has been dropped. Dozens of bronze equipment and several silver equipment have been dropped. F asterisk CK. Their losses accounted for more than 3 million. He gave Dugu Wenjian a call. How was it? Dugu Wenjian asked directly. Leader, we failed. The other end was silent for a few seconds. That shouldn't be the case. Based on your configuration and the damage reduction scrolls, if we split up, even if he uses that skill infinitely, he could still easily kill him, Dugu Wenjian said. Boss, he has an extra helper this time. It's that playboy on the leaderboard. He's quite powerful. Of course, that wasn't important. The most important thing is that Bai Ye's defense is ridiculous. I only dealt 20 damage to him with triple sword chi. No one else can break his defense. He probably has gold rank armor on him. Without a gold rank weapon, we can't fight him. Yeah, I got it. How's the damage? The equipment drop mechanism. It's all gone. In the game, if a player was killed by another player, they would randomly drop 1 to 5 pieces of equipment. There was no so-called distinction of who attacked first. Apart from the equipment they were wearing, the equipment that could be dropped also included the items in their storage bags. Although equipment drops were random, the higher the grade of the equipment, the easier it was to drop them. Currently, everyone only had 1 piece of bronze equipment at most. The rest were beginner equipment or steel equipment. If only one piece of equipment was dropped, there was a chance of keeping the bronze equipment. However, if one was unlucky, 2, 3, or even 5 pieces of equipment would drop. Good equipment was hard to keep. Only when everyone had better equipment in their storage bags would they be able to keep the good equipment. Of course, if they permanently died, all their equipment would drop. Dugu Wenjian was silent for a second and said, "You will bear the losses." Yes. Impressive. While Chu Bai and Playboy walked toward the Demon Dragon Cave, Chu Bai praised the other man. "Hee, big brother is still the best. Your talent is really amazing. Unlimited skill release, right?" Chu Bai nodded but did not elaborate. Everyone now knew that his skill was unlimited, but they definitely did not know the specifics. Yes. Your skills are also quite cool. After your muscle expansion, your bodily functions can even allow you to jump more than 5 meters high. Moreover, the combination of those two skills is savage, Chu Bai said. "Hee, big brother, let's add each other as friends." Ding. Playboy requests to add you as a friend. Do you accept? Agreed. Seeing that Chu Bai had agreed to his friend request, the Playboy put on an excited expression. So cool. He laughed foolishly. Let's go. We still have a mission to complete. They walked forward. Along the way, there were other players who were farming monsters. There were still quite a lot of them. Almost all the players had gathered near the Demon Dragon Cave. After all, it would be a waste not to go on a mission with extra experience points. In front of him, the terrain gradually became similar to the mountain range where he had met Lil Schwer previously. Wow! What a beautiful little fox! Little Schwer, who was lying on Chu Bai's shoulder, immediately attracted the attention of many girls. Wow! So beautiful, so cute, so cute. They all gathered around. "Lord Bai Yi, can I touch her? She's so cute." Playboy was immediately pushed aside by everyone. Lil Schwer looked at these girls and weakly lay on Chu Bai's shoulder. Wow! Big watery eyes, ah! I can't take it. It's killing me. How can it be so cute? I want it so bad. Bai Yi, are you selling your pet? I'll pay 10,000 gold coins. Hearing this, Playboy's eyes lit up. F***ck. This rich lady. Chu Bai shook his head. Sorry, I'm not selling. Playboy stood there and clenched his fists. One day, I want to have such a cute pet too. Many people around were shouting. Brothers, I'm a level 5 swordsman and have 2 skills. Currently, there's a fire mage in my team. I'm looking for a priest and a heavenly shield to enter the Demon Dragon Cave. Is there a team that wants me? I'm a level 4 summoner. I'm 36D. 20 years old. I'm a professional priest. Do you want to team up? The Demon Dragon Cave quest was a good place to farm monsters, but most people wanted to form teams to advance. This was safer, although the experience would be shared. Lord Bai Yi, Lord Bai Yi, Lord Bai Yi. Are you short of mages? I can help. Lord Bai Yi, I'm 36D, height 170, weight 100, please form a team with me. Get lost. Lord Bai Yi, I'm 36F, height 170, weight 102. Do you want to team up with me? What? I'm heavier than her, so Lord Bai Yi wouldn't want me. Why don't you take a look at where those extra 2 pounds are? When Chu Bai came to the place, there were naturally a large number of players who wanted to join his team. Obviously, Chu Bai rejected them all. Brother, she's 36F. It's the real deal. How can you reject her? Playboy asked. If you want to be with her, go ahead yourself. I won't get in your way. After saying that, Chu Bai walked forward. After passing through the crowd, Chu Bai and the Playboy arrived at the True Demon Dragon Cave. There were already many players here. The Demon Dragon Cave had a total of 360 caves. The entrances to these caves were different, and there were monsters inside. As for whether it was connected inside, everyone had just entered and no one knew at the moment. "Brother, which one are we going to?" Playboy asked. "Whatever. Pick the nearest one." "Okay." Then they walked straight in. The space inside was huge and quite dark. The monsters outside had already been dealt with by the players who had entered before them. They quickly walked deeper inside. In about 10 minutes, they encountered the crowd in front of them. In the huge space, hundreds of players were fighting a large number of monsters. F***ck no. The strength of the monsters here is a little high. Brothers, are there any priests? Heal me. I've used up all my potions. The priest in my party has been stabbed to death by the poisonous bead. Are there any other priests? Come to my party. Chu Bai cast a scanning spell. Venomous Demon Spider. Level 7, Grade Bronze Monster, Health Points 1800, originally an ordinary spider living in the demonic dragon cave. Due to the interference of demonic chi, it turned into a powerful venomous demon spider. It is relatively fast, and its body is venomous. It is relatively dangerous. Buff. Kill the venomous demon spider and obtain an additional 30% EXP, skill. Toxic Sprint. Locks onto a target, then accelerates and rushes over, stabbing the target with its sharp front claws, causing damage, with a 3-second poison effect. Cooldown. 10 seconds. Poison Silk Entanglement. Spits out poisonous threads. The target that is hit will be imprisoned for 10 seconds. The imprisoned target will have to break free. Cooldown. 30 seconds. Ding. You have obtained the ultimate skill, Poison Silk Entanglement. Ding. You have obtained the ultimate skill, Lightning Strike. Ding. You have obtained an ultimate skill. Surrounded by people, Chu Bai instantly received more than 20 ultimate moves. It's great Lord Bai Yi. F***ck. If we follow Bai Yi, won't we be able to reach the end? We've triggered a quest. This can be considered a small dungeon. We've already encountered 2 bronze bosses in the beginning. I'm afraid there's still a gold boss behind us. Chu Bai took out God-slaying Calamity and rushed over. Flaming Triple Slash. 260.260.1040 Ding. You have triggered, Divine Slaughter, S 200% damage effect. The third attack dealt double damage and triggered another 200% effect, directly breaking through 1000. Oh my god. Is this Bai Yi? The players were stunned. Normal attack 260, occasionally dealing over 1000 damage. I can deal dozens of damage in one attack, and only exceed 100 after using a skill. No wonder his level is so high. The efficiency of killing monsters is on a completely different level. Playboy's muscles bulged as he jumped on top of a venomous demon spider and pounded its head. 201, 201, 203 F***ck. The players were secretly shocked when they saw this. Was there such a huge gap between players? Everyone joined in on the farming. Chu Bai threw all sorts of fireballs and lightning spells here and there. There was no need to use whirlwind. There were too many players around, and they were not on the same team. They could get swept up by accident. In a short while, Chu Bai had already taken out no less than 10 venomous demon spiders. Boss. It's the boss. Suddenly, a huge creature appeared in front of them. Chapter 37. Big Brother, I love you. Really, you are listening at novelfull.audio. An ordinary venomous demon spider was only 2 meters in size, but this one was no less than 4 meters tall. Its entire body was black, and its 6 legs were sharp and slender. It had a pair of red eyes and a constantly squirming mouth. It looked terrifying. Venomous Demon Spider King. Level 10, Grade Silver Boss, Health Points 8,000, King of the Venomous Demon Spiders, possesses larger size and destructive power. Skill Toxic Sprint. Locks onto a target, then accelerates and rushes over, stabbing the target with its sharp front claws, causing damage, with a 3-second poison effect. Cooldown 10 seconds. Poison Silk Entanglement. Spits out poisonous threads. The target that is hit will be imprisoned for 10 seconds. The imprisoned target will have to break free. Cooldown 30 seconds. Ultrasonic Wave. Accumulates power for 1 second, then releases a powerful ultrasonic wave that deals great damage to all enemies within the range of the ultrasonic wave. There is an 80% chance of stun for 3 seconds. Cooldown 3 minutes. Everyone. F***CK. A level 10 silver boss. The highest level I've seen before is only level 8. This might be the first level 10 silver boss. **T. This ultrasonic wave feels like it can insta-kill me. No, I have to flee. I only have 350 HP. A level 10 silver boss should easily be able to deal more than 350 damage in one hit, right? With Bai Yi around, what are you afraid of? Chu Bai's target was the Venomous Demon Spider King. Swordsman Slash. With the Swordsman Slash's acceleration effect, Chu Bai directly stabbed forward. 3120. A huge damage number appeared above Venomous Demon Spider King's head. Ding! You have triggered Divine Slaughter's 1000% damage effect. Divine Slaughter. All attacks, all attack skills, ignore levels, 10% chance to cause 200% damage, 1% chance to cause 1000% damage, 1% chance to cause 10,000% damage, 0.01% to cause 1,000,000% damage, and 0.001 to cause 1,000,000,000% damage. The Divine Slaughter effect of God-slaying Calamity had a 1% chance of dealing 10 times the damage. He had finally triggered it for the first time. F***CK. The surrounding people were dumbfounded. The 8,000 HP was instantly reduced by more than a third. F***CK. This is Bai Yi. Playboy stood there. F***CK. A level 9 player dealing more than 3,000 damage to a level 10 silver boss. I'm dumbfounded. As for the Venomous Demon Spider King, its HP bar was instantly reduced by a huge amount. It was instantly dumbfounded and its body shone with red light. Ultrasonic Wave. Run. The boss has been forced to use his ultimate skill. Everyone ran out. Ultrasonic Wave. Ding. You have obtained the ultimate skill, Ultrasonic Wave. Ultrasonic Wave. Accumulates power for 1 second, and then releases a powerful ultrasonic wave. It will cause damage equivalent to mana to all enemies in the range of the ultrasonic wave. There is an 80% chance that it will stun enemies for 3 seconds. There is no cooldown. 190. A damage marker that was not too high for him appeared above Chu Bai's head. Above the other players. 340.321. 0.333 with 1 skill, everyone who did not manage to escape was insta-killed. After all, none of them had full HP. Playboy's HP bar had also dropped by half. Ding! You are immune to the stun effect. Lil Schwer. Chu Bai turned his head to look at the stunned Lil Schwer. There were already more than 15 venomous demon spiders rapidly approaching Lil Schwer. Even though Lil Schwer had 1,200 HP, it was still not enough to resist the demon spiders if they all attacked. Let's form a team. Chu Bai directly sent Playboy a party invitation. After forming a team, one would not be injured by his teammates. Then. Ultrasonic Wave. Ding. You have triggered, Divine Slaughter, S 200% damage effect. Whoosh, .1380. All the monsters received the same damage. Other than the venomous demon Spider King, all the other venomous demon spiders were instantly killed. What the F***? Playboy stood there, his huge muscular arms trembling slightly. So ruthless. Meanwhile, the venomous demon Spider King was stunned on the spot. Ultrasonic Wave. Chu Bai released it again. 690 Ultrasonic Wave. 690. The 1.2 charge skill had an 80% 3.2 stun effect. The venomous demon Spider King could not even move. Ding. Playboy has left the party. Chu Bai was slightly stunned when he heard the system notification. However, the last ultrasonic wave had already been released. 690. The poisonous Spider King was instantly killed, and Casanova's HP bar was almost emptied. Ding. Congratulations on killing the venomous demon Spider King. Ding. Your level has increased to level 10. Health points plus 10, mana points plus 10. You have received 5 points to freely distribute attributes. Ding. Lil Schwer has leveled up to level 4. Health points plus 100, MP plus 1000, magic attack plus 100. What's wrong with you? Chu Bai frowned as he looked at Playboy, who was almost killed by him. Playboy scratched his head and said, I wouldn't want to take your experience points. Hearing this, Chu Bai was not sure how to feel. In this game, people were used to seeing each other cheat and be cold-blooded. Especially after Foam Ling's betrayal, it was even harder to make a true friend. Everyone was afraid that their so-called friends would stab them in the back for benefits. However, Playboy's actions made Chu Bai very emotional. Aren't you afraid of being insta-killed by me? Chu Bai said in a deep voice. If he accidentally killed him, Chu Bai would feel very guilty. Chu Bai would not feel remorse if he killed someone who had a grudge against him, but Playboy was at least his friend now, and he even shared his thoughts with him. It's fine. I saw your damage, big brother. I have 700 HP. I just recovered it. Didn't you see I can sometimes do extra damage? He was glad that he did not trigger double the damage this time. Forget it. Chu Bai added, don't do this again. Hee, got it, big brother. Playboy immediately smiled and ran to Chu Bai's side to hug him. Big brother, I love you. Really? Playboy was really happy. In a world where it was kill or be killed, who would not be selfish? Therefore, seeing Chu Bai say this, Playboy felt that he was fully committed to this big brother. Get lost, Chu Bai said testily. Ding. As your level has reached the requirement, the second move of Ode of the Phoenix, Double Phoenix Flight, has been activated. Double Phoenix Flight, the second skill of the Ode of the Phoenix, magic attack, summons 2 Phoenix Phantoms. Each Phoenix Phantom can release feather impact for 3 seconds, 10 feathers released per second, each feather deals damage equivalent to mana on impact. Mana cost 500, cooldown time 2 days. Strong, Chu Bai commented approvingly. Each of the 2 Phoenix Phantoms would cast a 3.2 feather impact. There were 10 feather attacks per second. The 2 of them had 20 feather impacts per second. 3 seconds meant 60 feather impacts. Each damage was equivalent to the mana score. If Chu Bai had 1000 mana, that meant that if all of them hit, this skill would cause 60,000 damage. The higher the mana, the higher the damage. It seemed that he had to think of a way to increase the upper limit of his mana. F***ck. If Lil Schwer released this skill, it would be a bomb. Then, Chu Bai looked at the dozens of equipment on the ground. Among the dozens of items, there were 10 pieces of bronze equipment. The Silver Boss, the venomous demon Spider King, dropped 1 bronze equipment and 1 silver equipment. Is there anything you need? Chu Bai asked. No, I have a full set of bronze equipment. I don't need any of this. Chu Bai put them away. The silver weapon that dropped was a silver sword, so he did not need it. In the interspatial ring, there was also a set of silver-grade combat pants that he had obtained from killing Zhang Tian. Chu Bai had also equipped it now. Then, he equipped a bronze wrist guard, and his attributes increased. Green Wolf Pants. Grade. Silver, usage level. 5, usage requirements. Melee class, attributes. Health points plus 200, defense plus 20, leg damage reduced by 10%. Skill. None, Wolf Wrist Guard. Grade. Bronze, usage level. 5, usage requirements. Melee class, attributes. Health points plus 120, defense plus 12, wrist damage decreased by 5%. Skill. None. Then, Chu Bai looked at the attributes. Character. Bai Yi level. 10 title. None hunger. 80 reputation. 211,003 fixed attributes. Luck. 25, charm. 25, comprehension. 25 4 basic attributes. Constitution. 30, spirit. 60, strength. 120, agility. 30, health points. 1,620 mana. 700 attack power. 270 magic attack. 120 defense. 202 movement speed. 112 critical strike rate. 0 His health was really high. Other ordinary players only had 300 plus HP, and the HP they gained from leveling up was very low. Basically, they relied on their equipment to increase it. Hence, those with slightly better equipment generally had 600 to 700 HP or 800 to 900 HP. For example, Playboy, Zhang Tian, and some others were like that. There was a bronze equipment that could increase one's HP by around 500. However, how many bronze equipment could there be at this stage? Hence, the average HP of players was less than 400. At level 10, he could go to the trial. However, there was no hurry. He had to complete this mission first. Lil Shuer. Woo, Lil Shuer cried out before jumping onto Chu Bai's shoulder to lie down. Let's go inside and take a look, Chu Bai said to Playboy. All right. They ventured deeper. After walking for more than 10 minutes, they did not encounter a single monster. However, there were traces that had been made by others. Clearly, hundreds of cave entrances were connected after entering. Some people entered through other entrances at a faster speed were ahead of them now. F***ck doesn't that mean that we have less to farm? What a loss, Playboy said. It doesn't matter. There will definitely be more. 3 forks appeared ahead, leading in 3 different directions. Run. F***ck. The F***king gold monster is too ruthless. This demon dragon cave is not a dungeon map that we can challenge at this stage. More than 10 players ran out of one of the holes in a panic. Lord Bai Yi. Then they saw Bai Yi. What's going on inside? Chu Bai asked. Chapter 38. If we go together, we'll definitely kill him. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Chapter 38. If we go together, we'll definitely kill him. The health bars of those players were relatively low. It seemed like it was quite dangerous inside. There's a group of gold monsters inside. They're between level 5 and 8, but they're all gold monsters. We can't defeat them. The level 5 gold monster has 3000 HP, and our attacks only deal 20 to 30 damage. The gold monsters can easily reduce half of our HP in one shot. We really can't fight them, a player explained. Gold monsters were gold monsters, and gold bosses were gold bosses. They could not be confused for one another. However, gold monsters still had a chance of dropping gold equipment. Bronze and silver equipment had a higher chance. However, the attributes of these drops were inferior to the equipment dropped by the boss. Gold monster, F***CK. Big brother, that's a lot of EXP. If the two of us fight together, we will definitely kill tons, Playboy said excitedly. Chu Bai said, there might be a gold boss. Be careful. Let's go in. Okay. Chu Bai glanced at Lil Shuer on his shoulder and said, Lil Shuer, after you enter, find a safe place to hide. Just heal us at any time. Woo. Lil Shuer nodded her little head vigorously. Then, Chu Bai and Playboy walked into the tunnel ahead. Are we following? The players looked at each other. F***CK Bai Yi and Playboy are both experts on the leaderboard. What are we afraid of? We can just follow behind them and pick up scraps. Alright. Enter. Then, the players followed while healing themselves. In front of them was a small space, about 500 square meters. There were dozens of monsters wandering around. It looked like they had just experienced a battle. Some players had died and their equipment had dropped on the ground. Dark Magic Stone. Grade. Gold, level 5, health points. 3000, originally, it was just an ordinary stone in the Demon Dragon Cave. Under the influence of the powerful demonic chi, it evolved into a dark magic stone. Its movements are rather clumsy, but its defense and attack power is strong. It's quite troublesome. Skill. Magic Stone Impact. Gather 3 magic stones and blast them at 3 locations, dealing huge damage to units that are directly hit. After hitting or touching a structure, it will explode, with an explosion range of 5 meters. Cooldown. 30 seconds. Mount Tai's Slam. Charge for 2 seconds on the spot. During the charging period, your defense will increase by 200%. Then, jump to a location and deal huge damage to the target. 12 in total. Let's go. As soon as Chu Bai finished speaking, he immediately released a whirlwind. 5 huge dark magic stones were swept into the air on the spot. Then, the second and third whirlwinds created more wind clouds. All 12 monsters were in the air. F***CK brothers, attack from afar. Whoosh. 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 The players who came in from behind fired at the dark magic stone from afar. Boom, Chu Bai simply released another whirlwind. The 12 gold monsters could not get down at all and were hit by the wind. .270, .270, .270 Playboy rushed over, his fist striking the targets. The seemingly powerful dark magic stone could not even use its skills. It was doomed to death. Chu Bai and Playboy were in a team, so he only needed to use control effects on the monsters. Lil Shuer stood not far away and yawned. F***CK. Why is there such a huge gap between players? Is Bai Ye's talent really limitless? Isn't this ridiculous? One person against 12 gold-tier monsters. All 12 of them can't even get down from the sky. If I had this ability, I could go anywhere I liked. This is too insane. Gold equipment. They looked over and saw that the 12 monsters had dropped a piece of gold equipment among them. Chu Bai walked over and picked it up. A golden sword. Magic Stone Greatsword. Clap. 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 At this moment, applause came from behind. Finally, I've witnessed the Battle of Bai Yi for myself. Qingqiu Yanma walked over with a group of dozens of girls. At the other entrance. It's Bai Yi. Old Dream Tianyu walked in with hundreds of people from the Feng Ling dynasty. When he saw Chu Bai, his eyes narrowed. Hall Master, the space here is too small. Bai Yi can't escape. Should we? One of them approached Old Dream Tianyu and made a throat-slitting gesture. That's right. We have more people. Block the entrances. The rest of us will forcefully kill him with damage. I think it's possible. Our equipment is not bad. We can try fighting. What do you think? Old Dream Tianyu asked the people behind him. He felt that it was feasible. After all, he still had a flame scroll in his hands. In such a place, it was like catching a turtle in a jar. Obviously, they did not know about the battle between Chu Bai and World of Sword. After all, they were already inside the Demon Dragon Cave when that battle started. As for Tian Xing's 1-point damage to Chu Bai, not many people had seen it, either that or they did not take it to heart. After all, like World of Sword, they had collected a lot of equipment since then. Along the way, they had dropped nearly 10 pieces of bronze equipment. Kill. Kill him. Do you think the Feng Ling dynasty is afraid of a single person? We're just catching a turtle in a jar. Let's kill him. F***ck destroy him. The people from the Feng Ling dynasty echoed. All right. Our men will quietly surround him first. Then, their people entered this space and walked over slowly, intentionally or otherwise, until they surrounded the periphery. At this moment, Chu Bai glanced at Qingqiu Yanma and asked, "Gold weapon, do you want it?" "Of course, I'll take everything," Qingqiu Yanma said with a smile. From the corner of her eye, she looked around. Whoosh, then, dozens of bronze weapons and a few silver weapons gathered into a small mountain in front of Chu Bai. These were all dropped from those people from World of Sword. F***ck. When the other players saw this scene, their eyes widened. Xiao Yu, bring some people to check them out. Yes, President. Then, a dozen girls walked over to count the equipment. In next to no time, Xiao Yu walked over to Qingqiu Yanma's side and whispered into her ear. Qingqiu Yanma nodded. How much in total? Chu Bai asked. 32 bronze weapons, 3 silver weapons, and 1 gold weapon. I'll give you 3 million, Qingqiu Yanma said. You can just transfer me 5 million, Chu Bai said. What? Qingqiu Yanma was stunned for a moment before she reacted and smiled. No problem. When Old Dream Tianyu saw so many pieces of equipment, he was even more certain that he was going to make a move. Prepare to attack. Whoosh, before they could move, a figure suddenly flashed over. His muscles popped up as he grabbed 2 players and threw them into the crowd of the Feng Ling dynasty. Playboy stood there, holding 2 players who were instantly killed and turned into white light. Everyone, if you don't make a move, I'll have to make a move first. With that, Playboy unleashed his power. Group taunt. When he heard Chu Bai's words, he guessed what they meant. The offer was 3 million, but Bai Yi told Qingqiu Yanma to give 5 million. Where did the other 2 million come from? Where else but the equipment of the people from the Feng Ling dynasty? At the same time, a ball of flames condensed on Chu Bai's body. In such a sealed place, the first move of the Ode of the Phoenix, Sky Dance, was extremely effective. When Qingqiu Yanma saw this scene, the corners of her mouth curled up slightly. Then, she raised her hand and waved it behind her, indicating for her people to retreat into the passageway. F***ck. Do it. Old Dream Tianyu shouted and took out the Raging Flames scroll. Chu Bai glanced at those people. I'll give you 10 seconds now. If you retreat, I'll spare your lives. Is that merciful enough? The corners of Chu Bai's mouth curled up slightly. 10, 9. Someone was hesitating. After all, some of them were still afraid. 1. Everyone was speechless. F*ck, does one come right after 9? Since 10 seconds have passed, you can't say that I didn't give you a chance. Chapter 39. Because I'm afraid of death, I added all my points to agility. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Chapter 39. Because I'm afraid of death, I added all my points to agility. Crack, Old Dream Tianyu crushed the scroll. They were in a party together, so the flame scrolls could not harm the people of the Feng Ling dynasty. Brothers, don't listen to his nonsense. Just do it. Raging flames burned the area. Chu Bai directly put little Shuer into his pet space. Before the other players could escape, they were surrounded by a sea of flames, and the damage above their heads continued to drop. Charge. Kill. Kill Bai Yi. I'm the best. F*ck, stop pretending. Do you think you're invincible as a level 9 player? Don't let him use his ultimate move. Insta. Kill him. They charged into the Inferno. 0.0. Their teammates' damage was 0, so they could swim freely in the sea of fire. Densely packed attacks haphazardly surged toward Chu Bai. Attack Bai Yi. Attack and use all your skills. However, 1.1. A damage number appeared on Chu Bai's body, making them dumbfounded when they saw it. Talent skill. Everyone, use your talent skill on him, Old Dream Tianyu shouted. Ding. You have been hit by weakness. All attributes decreased by 10%. Duration. 10 seconds. Ding. You are immune to the weakness effect. Ding. You are immune to speed reduction. As for Chu Bai, he immediately released Sky Dance. Sky Dance. Summons a Phoenix Phantom and select a 30-meter radius. Raises a pillar of flames and deals damage of 10 * current attack power to all enemies within the range. It also has an additional 10 seconds of burning effect. Burning. HP will be lost every second. Then, the Phoenix Phantom attacks and deals 20 * current attack power damage to all enemies within a 100-meter radius. At the same time, it has an additional 10 seconds of burning effect and an additional 5% instant death effect. Mana cost. 500, cooldown. 1 day. F*ck. How can he still use that skill? Seeing this scene, the people of the Feng Ling dynasty were dumbfounded. Such an awesome skill. Can it still be used today after it was released yesterday? F*ck. No. Shouldn't such an awesome skill take a week or even half a month to cool down? This is too much. F*ck. When they attacked, they clearly felt that it was impossible for this skill to still be usable. Otherwise, why would they dare to rush in? F*ck. When Old Dream Tianyu saw this scene, he cursed inwardly. I don't believe it. Steal. Then, he directly released his steal talent to Chu Bai. Ding. You have obtained 50% of player Bai Ye's attributes. Lasts for 1 minute. F*ck. His attack is so high. Looking at his 135 extra attack power, Old Dream Tianyu was shocked. Then, he held the sword and condensed a skill. Sword Chi. Whoosh, the sword Chi hit .99 Old Dream Tianyu. His current attack power was 200, and this skill dealt an additional 50% damage. Therefore, in theory, this skill could deal 300 points of damage. Why did it only deal so little damage? His defense. What the F*ck? Old Dream Tianyu glanced at his extra 100 defense points. Bai Yi had 200 defense. Whoosh, after that, he ran straight into one of the passageways. Damn it, running away. Playboy knew that Chu Bai was going to use that skill, so he followed Qingqiu Yanma into one of the tunnels. Seeing that Old Dream Tianyu was about to run, he chased after him, even if it meant going through the sea of fire. When he came out, he was already at half health. "Little brat, you only know how to run, don't you?" Playboy cursed as he chased after old Dream Tianyu. If anyone else dared to chase after him with half their health, the old Dream Tianyu would definitely rush over to kill them. However, Playboy was still in the top 10 of the level rankings. He did not dare to challenge him. Moreover, these muscles looked super scary. He would not turn around. What the f***ck? How is he so fast? Playboy chased after him and realized that old Dream Tianyu was pulling further and further away. He knew that he could not catch up, so he stopped. What the f***ck? What level of shoes is he wearing? Why is his movement speed so fast? Playboy was confused. Outside, old Dream Tianyu had escaped, but his footsteps did not stop, afraid that someone would chase after him. After running for a while, he turned around and saw that Playboy was no longer there. Old Dream Tianyu stopped. f***ck. I've spent all my points on agility. How else do you think I can run so fast? Old Dream Tianyu spat and cursed under his breath. Ever since he had suffered a loss at Chu Bai's hands, all his attributes after leveling up had been added to agility. He was only thinking of running faster. As a swordsman, he did not want to be forced to add points to agility, but he had no choice. On the other side, Chu Bai had taken care of all the Feng Ling dynasty players. He did not care how many people would die for real here. It was kill or be killed. Why should he care? There was no need to care at all. I won't sell these assassin, mage, and swordsman's equipment. You can take the rest, Chu Bai said to Qingqiu Yanmo. Those equipment were reserved for Jiang Qianyue. Sure. Qingqiu Yanmo smiled. World of Sword and the Feng Ling dynasty had put in so much effort to buy a bunch of equipment at a high price. Now that they were all in her hands, it was as easy as blowing off dust. Contact me anytime if you restock in the future, Qingqiu Yanmo smiled and said to Chu Bai. Some of the surviving passers-by could not help but laugh when they heard this. f***ck. Bai Yi looting players counted as restocking. However, there did not seem to be anything wrong with that statement. If there were dozens of equipment at once, would that not be equivalent to buying goods? Brother. Playboy ran over. That B***** ran too fast. I couldn't catch up, Playboy said angrily. It's fine. It's only a matter of time before we kill him, Chu Bai said indifferently. Lord Bai Yi, I'll leave you be now. I won't hold you back, Qingqiu Yanmo said. Yeah, sure. With that, Qingqiu Yanmo led her people deeper into one of the tunnels. Let's go. Chu Bai, on the other hand, was satisfied with how things turned out. He and Playboy moved forward. Soon, they passed through the tunnel and arrived in front of a black stone door. 3 words were written on the stone door, Demon Dragon Cave. There were 2 small holes on both sides of the stone door of the Demon Dragon Cave. This should be where the 2 soul-suppressing banners were to be inserted. However, the stone door was wide open. Strange, according to the village chief, our goal here is to seal off the Demon Dragon Cave. In theory, this door should be closed, right? Why is it open now? Playboy looked confused. Unless we're too late, Chu Bai muttered. They walked in. It was empty. f***ck. Did the monster run out? Playboy said in shock. Boom, at this moment, they heard a loud bang from afar. The 2 of them quickly ran out and inserted the soul-suppressing banner at the corresponding locations. However, there was no effect. Ding, all players in Starter Village 77777, please take note. The boss of the Demon Dragon Cave, 3-headed Demon Dragon Emperor, has broken the seal and is attacking the Starter Village. All players, please return to defend the village. All monsters with demonic chi killed by players will grant an additional 50% EXP bonus. Take note that once the starter village is destroyed, the entire village will disappear and all players will die. Under the influence of the powerful demonic chi, all players currently cannot log off. Ding! All players in starter village 77777, please take note. Ding! Urgent system notifications kept ringing in everyone's minds. Everyone. Chu Bai. Chapter 40. The 7 Guardians from 10,000 years ago. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Everyone was stunned. Someone tried to log off, but a system notification made them despair. Ding! The novice village you are currently in is surrounded by a powerful demonic chi. You cannot go offline. Everyone. What the F***? What the F***? I can't go offline. How can I not go offline in this game? Isn't this a scam? Are they forcing us to kill this 3-headed demon dragon emperor? What level of monster is it? Where is it? Brothers, gather. What the F***? A holy annihilation boss. Do we have to fight that? Everyone. What? A holy annihilation boss. You want a group of players below level 10 to fight a boss like that? Is this game crazy? Are you trying to kill us here? Everyone was dumbfounded. Chu Bai and Playboy rushed out. At this moment, the sky was already enveloped by a thick demonic chi. The demonic chi was moving in the direction of the beginner village. In the surroundings, monsters that appeared out of nowhere rushed toward the beginner village like crazy. Let's return to the village first, Chu Bai hurriedly said. Even if they could fight many monsters, they would definitely die under such circumstances. They had to gather first. They ran to the farming point of the level 0 monster Bristle Boar and watched helplessly as the demonic chi entered the body of the boar. Every bristle boar twitched on the ground and then grew larger. Their tusks became longer and their eyes emitted red light. Demonized Wild Boar. Grade. None, Level 0, Health Points. 1,500, creatures that have been demonized by demonic chi. Even though their level is very low, after being demonized, their speed, strength, and power have all increased significantly. They will go crazy and attack anything in sight. Skill. Charge. Increases speed by 50% and charges at a target, causing increased damage. If the target is hit in a critical area, the damage will increase by 300%. Demonic Chi Transformation. Releases a stream of demonic chi and rapidly attacks, dealing damage to the target. All attributes will be reduced by 10% for 10 seconds. Cooldown. 1 minute. Countless players had gathered here. This group of demonized boars was still easily killed by the crowd. F***. What the hell? Then, the players looked ahead. A black mass of monsters was rushing over. Tens of thousands of players were gathered here. In the distant void, a huge dragon could be vaguely spotted in the black fog. 3 heads could be vaguely seen. At this moment, the NPCs in the village, including the village chief, walked over. Village chief. Chu Bai and the Playboy walked up to him. Our mission failed. When we got there, the stone door was already opened, Chu Bai said. The village chief nodded. Yes, I already know. I don't blame you. This is a calamity for our village. Then, the village chief said, it's just that I never expected that it was a 3-headed demon dragon emperor that was sealed in this demon dragon cave. Village chief, is there anything special about this 3-headed demon dragon emperor? Playboy asked. The village chief said simply, the 3-headed demonic dragon emperor is a legendary monster. 10,000 years ago, a shocking war broke out between humans, monsters, demons, beasts, and the gods. We called it the War of the Gods. It was a war between the four races against the demons. And the three-headed demon dragon emperor is one of the 12 demon generals under the demon god. His strength is extremely terrifying, and he can even fight against the 7 guardians of our human race. A player came over. Who are these 7 guardians? The village chief explained, the supreme beings of the human race, the guardians of the 3 goddesses. Their strength is only below the 3 goddesses. There are a total of 7 professions on the continent. These 7 individuals are the pinnacle of these 7 professions. They are responsible for protecting the Destiny continent, and their strength has even reached the level of Holy Seal. Then, the village chief continued, rumor has it that the war divided the entire Destiny continent into 5 continents, which are the current Destiny continent of the human race, the monster god continent of the monster race, the demon god continent of the demon race, the beast god continent of the beast race, and the myriad god continent of the god race. After the war, the prosperous gods entered the Aragami era. An ancient demon god of the demon race left behind a prophecy. After 10,000 years, the continent will return to the Golden Age again. At the same time, there will be chaos. The cause of the chaos is unknown. The 5 races will have another world-shaking war, and it might even destroy the entire continent. Everyone was taking a wait-and-see approach for this prophecy. However, there's another point to this prophecy. 10,000 years later, adventurers from other worlds will enter the Destiny continent. These adventurers from other worlds will join the humans, monsters, demons, beasts, and gods. They will help the corresponding races obtain victory in the War of the Gods 10,000 years later. From the looks of it, the adventurers from the other world, which are you all, have already appeared. This means that the prophecy is true. The 10,000-year period is almost upon us. The players looked at each other. In other words, we have to choose our race when the time comes, right? Someone asked. Yes. Before leaving the novice village, you will face a choice, which is to join any of the 5 races. We have no right to interfere with this choice, the village chief said. This news had not been released yet, so they did not know about it. Therefore, players of different races would be their opponents. Then, what was the ultimate quest of this game? The system had not revealed it yet. The village chief continued, the prophecy also said that 5 divine children will appear among the 5 races. They are the key to the victory of the second war of the gods. Perhaps the divine child of the human race will be among you. The players looked at each other again. The village chief looked ahead with a solemn expression and said, now is the time for the survival of the village. Adventurers from the other world, if we work together, we might have a chance of survival. At this moment, a player shouted, brothers, this boss is definitely not something we can handle. Our goal is the large horde of monsters. Previously, we fought each other to the death, but now, we're all in the same boat. If we want to survive, each of us has to do our best. Brothers, don't think about it anymore. The monster is charging over. It's time to attack. Priest sisters, pay attention to healing me. I'm going to charge. Kill. Kill. For a moment, tens of thousands of players rushed toward the large horde of monsters that were rushing over. Old Dream Tianyu raised his sword. In order to survive, he no longer cared about messing around with Chu Bai. Everyone from the Feng Ling dynasty, follow me. Qingqiu Yanma called, Sisters of Rose Paradise, team up and mow down the monsters. Swordsmen and heavenly shields at the front, assassins pick off the monsters. Mages, archers, use long-range attacks. Summoner, summon monsters to the fight. I will protect the priests. Don't fall behind. Go. Whoosh, everyone rushed over. Big brother, let's go too, Playboy urged Chu Bai. Yes, let's go. Whoosh, they rushed over together. Whirlwind.